with your regular monthly dynamic CRM tips and tricks hangout. This week or this month, we're going to talk about a few different things. They're not really related, but I found them to be helpful when working on a client's file. They're mostly for like an administrator role. So the first thing we're going to do is go over how to create a failed system job view. And this can be helpful if you have a setup that uses a lot of workflows, and if those workflows are complicated and therefore might be a little more prone to failing than the more simple workflows. This might be good for an administrator to go in, check these out, make sure nothing's failing, or if it is failing, that can help you figure out what's wrong and just monitor what's going on. And hopefully, as you start working with this, you'll get less and less failed system jobs. It can just be helpful for you as an administrator to see this information right as you log in. You know exactly what's going on in your system, and you might be able to fix issues before the user might encounter them and before they are emailing you about it. So let's go in and do that. Right now I'm in the settings area. So we'll go under settings and then to system jobs. And you'll see that the default view is all system jobs, and then there are a couple other default system views available for you to check out. So like suspended system jobs might be good for you to regularly review as well, or ready system jobs would be things that are kind of waiting on some other action or that are in progress. And here I do already have a view called failed system jobs. So in my case, I only have 2, luckily, and that was earlier this year. So there's nothing for me to currently review. But let's go over how to create this view. So the first thing you'll want to do is, let's start with all system jobs. So from here, this is the default view. I'm going to add a couple of filters. So let's see, we'll change our status reason to be waiting or waiting for resources. So we'll do like a waiting system job view instead of a failed system job. So we choose those. In our situation, we don't have any because it's a demo site, so there's not a lot of workflows going on. But from here, what you would do is click on this More Actions button, and you can save the current filters. So I'm going to save the filters as a new view. I'll say it's called Waiting System Jobs. Okay, we can give it a description called Status of Waiting for Resources or Waiting. Save. Let's see. That's a clear filter. We'll refresh the whole screen so that we can see our new view. And now we have failed system jobs and waiting system jobs. So next time you go in here, you can go to under My Views. You could also set it as the default view. So if you want to always see the failed system jobs when you come into this area, you can set this view as your default view. And then next time you come in, it'll already be there for you to work with. All right, so the next thing that I have on my agenda to review with you guys is the goal roll-up jobs. So if you've worked with goals at all, you know that they don't calculate automatically. So there's a specific job that will run. Usually it's every night. I think you can specify when it runs though. So there's a job that runs which will do the calculation for you. Let's go check out. So let's see, we have, check out our demo goal 1. We're not going to go over goals, but I will show you the roll-up job. So in this case, our target is $200,000, and then we specify, actually, let's go with this one instead. Yeah, the other child goals. All right, so this is going to calculate based on revenue, so it will define opportunities where the status is open or won, and it's going to bring in or add up basically the actual revenue or estimated revenue, and that's how it compares your actual with your target, so that it can give you an idea of where you are in relation to your goal. So in this case, there's got to be a way for the goal to go and get that data from the opportunities, and that's where the recalculate or calculate button comes into play. So you can manually click on it, and it will do the recalculation for you. But like you saw, in some cases that can be very resource heavy, so you may not want to use that on a regular basis. And also, if you have a lot of goals, it's not very feasible or convenient or efficient to go in one by one, recalculate all of these goals. So anyway, there's a goal roll-up job that happens every night, and it does the work for you. Now, I was running into a situation where for some reason the goal roll-up job wasn't happening on certain goals, and I didn't really understand why. They were all set up correctly, but in my case, I had older goals, so I was filling in fiscal year data starting from January all the way to today, and I didn't know that there was a setting that only goes back about 30 days. So let's go with that setting over here. Settings. Switch. So we go here under System Settings. You can check out the Goals tab, and this is how you can determine, one, when that roll-up job will run, and then also when the goal roll-up job is going to stop. So in this case, if the goal ends on October 31st, then on November 30th, it's no longer going to roll up the information for that goal. So this was basically the answer to my issue, because I had goals from the beginning of the year that weren't getting rolled up. So I changed this to go back. I think I just changed it to 365 days, and then reran the goal roll-up job, and then all of my jobs or goals were updated. So this is what I needed to change. And then when I was finished with that, I just came back in here and changed it to 30 days. Because I knew once they were updated, they weren't going to change. So it was easy for me to reset that back to 30 days. So hopefully that helps some of you. I know I was kind of pulling my hair out a little bit trying to figure out what was wrong. All right. So, and the final thing that I have on my list is to review the global search results and how it relates to the quick find view. So let's go in here to check out those little accounts. So up here in this global search area, and you'll see our results show up under each entity. So here we have the marks group, and then carries there, and a blank field. So if you're ever wondering how to change the information that is displayed here, it's within the quick find view. It takes the first 3 columns, and that's how it's displayed. So here we have for the contact quick find view, we're doing the full name of the person, the company they work for, and then their email address. That seems, pretty good. But let's go check out the account quick find view and see if we can make it a little better and show information that is a little more relevant. I'm guessing that the second field is probably the primary contact field, which is fine. We can keep that there, and then maybe I'll add like the phone number. Yeah. Oh, it's the owner, not the primary contact. It's actually showing the owner of the account. All right, so we'll go into our customizations area. We're actually already on the account entity looking at the views. So open our quick find view for the accounts and see what the first 3 columns are. All right, so we have account name, owner, and customer number. So I'm going to change that to, let's see, maybe I'll do phone number and then website. So let's change this over here. And we don't have website on here. So add a view column. Scroll down to the website, on there, make it a little wider. And also, while we're in here, just add find columns. These are the fields that are searchable when we're searching using the quick find view. So if you want the account name to be searchable, obviously select that. But maybe there's another field like the description or something that in your case includes some pertinent information. So you could select that field to be searchable as well. All right, so got our information, save and close, and we will also publish our customization so that we can see them. So remember, I changed it from showing the owner and a customer number to show the phone number and website. So let's go back out here. I'm not sure I'll refresh. We'll find out. All right, there you go. So it works. Now when we search using the global search and an account comes up, we'll see the full name, their main phone number, and their website. So that was a really handy thing to know. It's kind of nice to be able to customize what is displayed here. There are multiple here. There's multiple queries. Maybe one is a different email address than the other, and when you're searching on, you want to be able to see that right away. So that's that. And that's it for our Hangout this month. Again, if you want to view any of this information online, it's always at the blog and there's step-by-step tutorials. Or you can also shoot us an email. We'd be happy to answer any questions or post anything as well to help you out. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us.